Some prolific recreators in this neighborhood. Right?
So we have 15 minutes of homeowner open forum. After open forum concludes, then the meeting is for observatory capacity. So we'll take any questions that you may have now, and then the board will move into their official business.
Should we take the one that's named first?
Yeah, we can do that. Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it right here. Yeah, Tom Wagner, you have your question here. How can, this is items to be addressed, speeders on our community roads, loud pipes on cars. How can we as a community address the high number of speeders every day on our roads in Wesley Oaks? I thought we had a speed limit of 25 miles per hour. It's very common for cars to be driving between 30 to 40 miles per hour. That's dangerous and needs to be addressed. I've lived here for, I'm sorry, my eyes are just going in and out. Thank you.
All right, so verbatim, the question is how can we as a community address the number of high speeders every day on our roads in Wesley Oaks? Thought we had a speed limit of 25 miles per hour, which is county-wide residential, so that is accurate. It's very common for cars to drive between 30 to 40 miles an hour. That's dangerous and needs to be addressed. I've lived here for 3 years. In those 3 years, I've had to replace my mailbox and stand 2 times. Both cars that hit, they were hit by cars and destroyed. Furthermore, my daughter was almost hit by a car. She was exiting her driveway due to speeding. That's the first question. The second question is there anything that can be done to curb loud pipes on vehicles that live here? And is there a noise ordinance in Wesley Oaks?
Exhaust.
Good question. We've kind of discussed this before a number of times.
Yeah, in the past, we've had, I've contacted, I'm sorry, my eyes are just getting crazy. I've had one of the deputies install one of those. It's not really radar, but it indicates the speed that the cars are driving at. He's put that up twice. The problem is, where he puts it, that's fine because a resident has said, okay, you can put it like on my property and I'm great with that. But like if he were to put it up towards this end of Springwood, where this gentleman lives, we'd have to have a resident say, okay, you can put it there. I mean, I'd be fine with them putting it in my yard, except that by my house is where they're just getting started. So I don't get to see all of that because they're just building up to speed at my end. So having it at my end would do no good. It needs to be further up the street if we're gonna do it on Springwood. And I can contact him again, although I don't know how much good it does because they look at it and go, yeah, I'm going 40, yay, let me try 45. And I don't know that suppresses them.
I will tell you, it does seem to work on the straightaway here, and we call it the straightaway. On Randolph, so I just because I live right here, I see all the time when people see that, so they purposely slow down. Can't speak for Springwood.
Yeah.
I know that's the devil up there, but for what it's worth, it does work. It's what I've seen.
Well, I can ask him to bring it back, but they also share that among other communities throughout Union County, so I'll ask him to set it up. If maybe some folks can give me some ideas of where would be a good place. We had them set it up at Springwood, way up at that end, as they were coming over the hill, it would record their speed.
It's so temporary though.
It is temporary. I mean, we can't keep it forever because somebody else wants it. And there's a whole list of people that want it. And we did have it on the corner here. He actually left it here on the corner, I think, for what, 2 months, which was unusual. But it was helpful because there was a bus stop right there. So if somebody wants to get in touch with me, if folks want to let us know what they think would be a good location for it, I can get with our Wesley Chapel deputy again. He oftentimes will come through. I don't know if you've noticed that for a time there were more frequent visits, police driving through just, we can ask them to do that again.
But a lot of what you say, these people may not even live here.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, that's true.
They use this community as a pass through to all these other areas, so it's not.
Well, they're guests.
Right.
I mean, they're guests.
And they're just young people getting their license, whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
you know, all of these things, we talked about speed bumps, we talked about the sign, we talked about all those things, and, I mean, there's really, in my view, it's just education, there's really not much you can do because we don't own the roads. But I do think that the signs, they just sporadically do help, so I wouldn't say we take that off the table, but from a
Well,
permanent
I'll
solution.
ask about that again.
Yeah, I think anything would help.
Okay, great. I'll ask about that again.
Pardon?
Yeah, the loud pipes.
There was somebody who was driving by my house with those loud pipes, I threatened to go throw a brick through his.
I didn't wanna go to jail, so I decided it's probably not good. Okay, who's taping us without our permission?
You need to turn it off.